I admire that about them, so it's kind of a shock. Yes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are just joining me and us for the first time, please click the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, share. You know, I am a Nigerian who somehow lives in Fiji, and once in a while I just come here to just give maybe an account or like my view of Fiji, some of the things that I experience. I don't come here all the time. My posting is not that frequent, but whenever I have the time, I just give you what I have to give you, and then that's it. I appreciate the people who have been engaging with my content. I am so grateful. I thank everyone who has been supportive by subscribing to my channel. I am also happy that a lot of people are helped, or maybe the info, the small info that I give is helpful, and I am happy. I would also like to plead with you that if you subscribe to my channel, I will be the happiest person. I will be the happiest person. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you guys can, I think my subscriber number does not really show. I think I set it not to show, but I'll set it. But I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if you guys can help me out, I will be most grateful. So welcome back to my channel once again. Today I will be telling you some of the culture shocks that I have experienced since living in Fiji. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate. And if you like what I'm about to tell you, if you have gone to my channel and you saw the videos that are there and one way or the other they helped you, please subscribe to my channel. So I just need to quickly do something, and I will come back to this video, so please don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm back. Thank you for staying. I know it's not even up to a few seconds, but yes, so I am going to talk about the few culture shocks that I have experienced since living in Fiji. Please subscribe to my channel. I need to remind you guys. So number one thing I'm going to talk about is smile. As minute as and insignificant as that word might seem in this context, smiling seems to be a very big thing here. So you'll be surprised how that is a culture shock for me. So yes, in Nigeria we are very lively, jovial, you know, we like to have a good time. But then we don't just do that for doing sake. Like, you're a stranger, right? But here it's like someone sees you for the first time and smiles at you. I did not understand that in the first few weeks that we were here. I would walk on the road, I would walk on the street, and someone would smile at me, and I really did not understand what that meant. So I didn't know whether to smile back, I didn't know whether to say hi, I didn't know whether to say good afternoon ma, or good afternoon sir. I didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to do. So at some point I was able to ask someone what that meant, and he was like, it's just a thing. They just like to smile at people, and especially when they know you're a foreigner, or maybe when they like something about you, or they just know that, like, it's like an admiration gesture or a way of saying hi. So sometimes somebody will smile instead of saying what actually is in their mind. So I think that's a thing, and someone can see you and smile instead of say hi. Yes, Fiji is a tourism place. Like, Fiji is known for its big banana smiles, right? But I didn't know that it was to that extent that you could just see somebody on the street and smile. I'm not saying that everybody does it, but you might notice, like, somebody, even kids, like, they smile at you, elderly people, or so I think it's like a gesture of admiration, or just basically say, for us we say good afternoon ma, good afternoon sir, hello ma, hello sir. But somebody will smile at you, and yeah, so I've learned to smile back. You smile at me, I smile back. So if you see me on the road and you smile at me, I will just smile back. Yeah, do me, I do you. Another culture shock that I experienced till now, and it's kind of a big shock for me is within the local Fijians, like the indigenous Fijians, I think showing off luxury is not a thing. So I would give an example, right? For us Nigerians, so Nigerians, when somebody is wealthy, when somebody is not so there, you can't really tell. But we're not saying that everybody comes out to come and show off that whatever. But in fact, if you watch Nigerian movies, you know what I'm talking about. We like to wear things that make us feel good. We like to do things, we like to enjoy luxury. If I can afford it, then I can get it. If I can afford it, then I should get it. If I can't afford it, then maybe I'll wait till I work till I can afford it. That's like the Nigerian thing. But here in Fiji, I noticed how you really cannot detect someone's social class just by looking at them, which is good. Which is a good thing. I think I admire that about them. Although I also like, when I see someone who is like, oh my goodness, I like this, I like that, whatever. It's just the way we are as Nigerians. But it's not the same thing here. You see very beautiful people, you see very humble people, you see people who, in fact, you can only know that maybe this person comes from a, background, a good, I won't say good, a high up there background by maybe the car they drive. That they're working, have good jobs, the way they speak, you can't really, like the Nigerians, jewelry, hairstyles, this, that, the latest trends, we want to follow them. It's not the same thing here, and that's all I'm just trying to talk about. So I admire that about the Fijians, although I'm not like that. But I'm just saying, it's something to admire. That humility is something to admire. They like to have a good time, no doubt, but then I admire that about them. So it's kind of a shock. Yes. So the next culture shock I have experienced and I've also gotten used to is the Sulu. So there's this skirt-like attire that men wear here. It's actually a corporate wear, they wear it to work. They wear it to, they wear it to their suits, even to, the president, the prime minister, they wear it. It looks like a skirt, but it's a male attire. It's a male, attire here, cultural attire in Fiji. And the first time I saw it, I was like, what? What am I seeing? It's not like I was castigating it or anything, but it was shocking. Yes, I know that in different cultures people wear things like that. Even with us, when the men tie their wrappers, the way women tie the wrappers as well as native attires, it's a thing. But I did not expect it to be like a corporate, official wear. And so you see somebody wearing suits and wearing suits and putting on a Sulu down there. So it was a big shock for me. And yes, I don't know, now I admire people who wear it. And yes, so there are some people who it really looks good on, and yeah, so I've gotten used to it. Next culture shock is how quiet the streets can be. Yes, you can see, well, we'll owe that to the population. So the population of Fiji compared to Nigeria, I don't even want to talk about that. But Nigeria, on the streets, on the major roads, on the there's a lot of hustle, bubble, everything going on. A lot of hustle going on. So it's not quiet. You move on the streets, you move on the main roads, there are people. So I think it's basically the fact that there are people, a lot of people that we are used to in Nigeria compared to Fiji. So Fiji has less people on the streets, less people on the road, except maybe in the city center, then it's the busiest areas. But then there's more calm and quiet in Fiji than back home in Nigeria, which has its good sides and its bad sides, in the sense that when you're used to that kind of environment, when there's not a lot of calm, there's not a lot of quiet, then when you get to a place where it's really quiet, it's unusual. it feels like something is going on. But then when you actually need the calm, there are times when you like that calm, you're grateful for that calm, because yes, at that point in time, yes. So that is another culture shock. So I don't want this video to be too long. Maybe if I think of, or if I have the time, I'll make it into a 2-part thing. But for now, this is what I'm going to talk about. If you live in Fiji, it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter where your home country is, what was your culture shock? Just put it in the comment section below. I would like to hear like from other people's point of views compared to maybe their cultures or something. Yeah, so until I come again next time, please support your girl. Subscribe to my channel. I will be so grateful. I will be so grateful. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Please share, like, comment, and until I come your way next time.